Hi parents and welcome to our virtual back to school night. I am Miss Lowe. I am Miss Frank's long-term substitute teacher. I have been here with your students from the first day of class, and I will be here till the beginning of November. A little bit about me. I am a Colorado native. I never quite made it anywhere else. I got my degree in chemistry from CU. I did my teaching certificate concurrently, so I got both out of the way and done early. I worked both in schools. I've taught middle school through high school, and I've done a lot of tutoring of college students, and I've also worked in chemistry labs. I ended up subbing this course because I am a yoga teacher, so I already have some idea about a lot of the anatomy and physiology stuff. I have the great work of Miss Frank to help guide me through this educational portion with your students, and I'm a lifelong learner, so I'm always happy to be here learning and doing something new. So let's get into a little bit more about the class. So hopefully, I believe all of you have seen our syllabus and signed it. That is a great resource for questions about grades and things like that. It also includes contact information for me and Miss Frank. The best way to get in contact with me is typically through email or Friday WebEx meetings. So if your student wanted to help you get on a WebEx meeting with me, I can meet with you one-on-one. Otherwise, email is a wonderful way to contact me. I will show you a couple places where you can find my email a little later on in the video. So this course in your child's path. This is an elective science class, so students are choosing to be here. Maybe they were recommended by a teacher, perhaps they have particular interest as an athlete, or perhaps they're interested in going into a medical field. So they are fulfilling a science credit through this, but it is a choice to be in this class. That being said, this class is pretty fast-paced. We do a lot of synchronous time where we're all together. We've got a lot of material to move through, and I am doing my best to guide them and help them with organization of how Miss Frank puts it all together. So you'll see on our Schoology page, here is my WebEx link. That's where your student could get you in contact with me, or they log in for classes. The next thing down is the class calendar, and the class calendar is where all the magic happens. It is where students can keep up with what happened in class if they happen to be gone that day. It is also where their homework is listed and they can access class slides through that. This course is taught in units. So the units are highlighted throughout the slide. There are also unit folders that house most of the important stuff that your student will need throughout a unit. They have assignments, notes, and lectures. There's also notebook resources because we all keep organized notebooks. This year they can be digital or they can be paperback, but you'll all see them working on an anatomy and physiology notebook. These are great organizational resources. So it'll house all their stuff that they do throughout class so that they can look back on it if they want to peek back from another unit, or maybe as they go on, they will take it with them and be able to use it as a resource. There's study resources provided to them. Each unit has a study guide that goes over exactly what they should be learning in that unit, and it's all really nicely laid out. It is a little bit of a bear to get under control, but I am really working hard to help them with the organization of the class. So that is kind of the class calendar and how we structure units in this class. The next thing down is Mastering A&P. That is their textbook. It is a digital textbook, so they can actually open it up and read the textbook as though they had an actual book in front of them through this. There are also Mastering A&P assignments for each unit that your students should be working on and keeping up with. Beyond that, there is an office hours document for them. This is kind of for those off times where they can drop a question down there. They can let me know what's going on and I can respond to them. And anyone can look at the office hours document. So if it's a general question and perhaps it is a Monday or Wednesday and I am not responding in enough time for your student, they can check out the office hours document. There's a chance another student already asked the question and the answer is just sitting there. So that's kind of a nice little overview of our class. The last thing that I will share with you is the updates that I post daily. So this is where students get just kind of important snippets of material. So there's an agenda. For the agenda, we usually go through the class calendar since it's all already listed there, and it's a nice, easy one-stop shop for that. But I do put a link here every day as well as the link that's on the materials page. I also use this section just to point out things that they might need in class that day or things that are coming up. So we ended Unit 1 this last Tuesday, so all their work is due a week later. So I have that reminder here for them. I'm also reminding them to check their mastering assignment. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that your student has a wonderful time in anatomy and physiology this semester. Please feel free to contact me if you need for any reason. Have an excellent evening.